my name's Scott. In this video I'm going to cover all the basics to help you get started with your WordUpEsig.com Joye 510T starter kit. The Joye 510T is an electronic cigarette. Let me quickly demonstrate what it actually does. Now at first glance it may appear that I'm smoking. In fact I'm exhaling a vapour. There's no burning, no flame and no tobacco in this product. However, it does contain nicotine, and nicotine in its raw form is actually classed as a poison. Now that all sounds very scary, but as long as you use it in a safe and responsible manner, you have nothing to worry about. Always keep it out of the reach of children. If you get it onto your hands, your skin in general or in your mouth, don't panic, just simply rinse it off. Now let's get started by showing you exactly what comes with your Joye 510T starter kit. When you receive your Joye 510T starter kit, it's going to come in a presentation box like this. Open up the lid and inside you'll find a user manual which I advise you read before use. You'll then find two manual batteries, two 510T atomizers, and if you take out this section, underneath you'll find a mains charger, a mains power cable and 5 empty refillable tank cartridges. In addition, you'll also receive the following items: one 5ml bottle of kosher USP grade handmade e-liquid that has been manufactured in the USA, a 5ml syringe fitted with a blunt needle and one hard leather carrying case. Before we start to use the 510T, it's important that we fully charge the battery. I'm now going to show you how to charge the battery using the mains charger supplied. To charge the battery, you'll need the following items: the mains power cable, the mains charger, and of course the manual battery. On one end of the charger, you'll see a connection for the power cable, and on the other end, a connection for the battery. On top is a charging status light. A red light indicates that the battery is charging, and a solid green light indicates that the battery is fully charged. Insert the power cable and carefully screw the battery into place. The charging status light will now turn red to indicate that the battery is charging, and once it goes to a solid green colour, it will indicate that the battery is fully charged. It will take around 2 hours to fully charge the battery, and a fully charged battery can last anywhere between 2 and 4 hours depending on usage. Before we begin to assemble the Joye 510T, we first need to fill one of the empty cartridges with your chosen e-liquid. To do this, you'll need the following items: an empty tank cartridge, a 510T atomizer, your e-liquid, and your 5ml syringe fitted with a blunt needle. Here we have an empty tank cartridge. In order to fill it with e-liquid, we first need to pierce that small hole right in the centre. A simple method of doing this is to take your atomizer, insert the tank cartridge into the atomizer, press firmly, gently twist and then remove. Next, hold the bottle firmly in one hand and use your other hand to carefully extract around 1 milliliter of e-liquid. Insert the blunt needle through the central hole of the tank cartridge and slowly start to fill. Try to leave a gap of around 2 millimeters at the top. This is to allow for airflow. Any excess liquid left in the syringe can now be transferred straight back to the bottle, and your tank cartridge is now full and ready to be used. A full cartridge should give you around 60 good inhalations. Now the battery is fully charged and the tank cartridge has been filled with your e-liquid, we can begin to assemble the Joye 510T. It's made up of 3 parts. You have the manual battery, the tank atomizer and the tank cartridge. The battery has a female connection and on the other end you'll see an LED. This will light up each time it's activated. To activate, you'll press and hold this button each time you inhale. The atomizer has a male connection, and if you look carefully on the inside, you can see a small spike. This spike will enter the tank cartridge and feed e-liquid to the heating coil. Once it reaches the heating coil, it then becomes vaporized. The battery and atomizer screw together, and the tank cartridge slots into the top. Your Joye 510T is now fully assembled and ready to be used. So by now you should have a fully charged battery and a fully assembled Joye 510T. The key to getting good vapour is to take long controlled inhales. The longer you inhale for, the more vapour you'll produce. Let me demonstrate. Also, try not to keep the vapour held inside your lungs for too long. The longer you hold it in for, the less vapour you'll get on the exhale. Nicotine gets absorbed by the body almost immediately, so you therefore gain no advantage by holding it inside your lungs for more than 1 or 2 seconds. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any further questions, please contact the customer support team at wordupesig.com. Thanks for watching and goodbye.